Assalamu alaikum Unity developers. So in the last video we were talking about what are game objects, how we can rename our game objects, how we can change their position and how we can look around in our scene view and how we can drag the scene view. So in this video we will be talking about the transformation, some more transformations. So changing the position is one kind of transformation and there are plenty more. In the Unity there are two more, the rotation, the scale. Okay, so when I say that I am going to transform the object, it means that either I am going to change the position, or either I am going to change the rotation, or either I am going to change the scale, or I can change all of these at once, not one by one. Either I can change the position, the rotation, the scale at one single time. Now you want to change the transformations of an object, and I have told you what is the meaning of it, that it means that you want to change the position, the rotation or the scale. So let's just see how we can change the transformation of an object. First, let's talk about the position. I know I have talked about it in the last video, but just for this video's sake, to keep things at one single point and not on different points, just for the sake of this video, I'm going to talk about that. When you select this tool, this one over here that says move the selected objects, you will see three arrows that represents three axes. The green one represents the y-axis, the blue one represents the z-axis, and the red one, I know it doesn't look red because it is selected. When I select this, it becomes yellow. When I select this, it becomes yellow. And this one is red axis, and the red axis represents the x-axis. So when you select the x-axis, keep your left mouse button pressed and drag the mouse to change the position of game object on x-axis. Same is the case for y-axis. Select the green arrow, keep your left mouse button pressed, and you can move up by dragging the mouse and move down by dragging the mouse. And same is the case for z-axis. Oh, here we go, our box is way far and now it is near to just in your face. Okay, so these were the positions, changing position, and I want to tell you that you can change these positions here in the inspector window. You can either type in the numbers here by selecting X, Y or Z, or you can just drag here also. Point your mouse at the X letter and keep your mouse button pressed and drag your mouse. Same is the case for Y. Point your mouse at Y letter and drag. Okay, and for Z also. Point at Z and just drag your mouse left or right to change the position. Now we are going to talk about the rotation. So rotation is changing. Same. Actually, it's just simple. I don't know why I'm making this video, to be honest, but I don't have anything to explain here, to be honestly. Rotation means you are going to rotate the object. There is one single point in the center of this game object and you want to rotate your game object around it. Okay, you want to change the rotation of game object around it. So you need to come over here and select this tool. This one says rotate the selected objects, and you can see that again. Let's just make things straight. Yep, this looks fine. Select the rotate tool. You can see that some circles have appeared around your game object. This one the red, this one the green, and this one the blue. So what does this red circle represents, and I hope you have guessed that the red circle represents that the game object will rotate around x-axis. Yep, you're right, the red represents the x-axis, that the game object will rotate around the x-axis. And here is the blue, which represents the z-axis, and the game object will rotate around or about. Yep, I think the correct word is about the z-axis. And last but not least, the y-axis. And again, you can change these rotations here also by putting the values or putting the numbers in these boxes, or just pointing your mouse at X and dragging your mouse. Okay, and you can see in the scene view that your game object is being rotated. Yeah. And that's for the rotation here. And now let's move to the scale. So what is the meaning of scale? It says the local scaling of this game object relative to the parent. So we haven't discussed about the parent, but it simply means that you want to make your objects bigger or smaller. So how we can do this? We can come to this tool here, select it. What does it say? It says scale the selected object. That means make it bigger or make it shorter. Yep, that's what it means. Make it bigger and make it short. So how you can make your objects bigger? You can make your objects bigger again on different axes. This one you are making your object bigger or smaller on x-axis, this one on z-axis, and this one on y-axis. Now you can see that I have made a mess here. The numbers are pretty messy here, and I am thinking that I should reset these things, and instead of selecting every box and putting 0, 0 or 0 here, which is a slow process, what we can do, we can come here. You can see that there is the settings button, the universal icon. Now the gear, the wheel, this small wheel has become popular and has become the universal icon for settings. Click it and you can see that there are some options for you. Reset, either you want to reset the position, it will reset your position to 0, 0, 0 on each axis. 0 for X, 0 for Y, and 0 for Z. Reset the rotation, reset the scale. But I want to reset all of these. And so I'm going to select the reset. And you can see that in the scene view, the game object has come to its original position. This position, the 0, 0, 0, is called the origin. You make every comparison for every position. The simplest way to explain this is there is a center point in your world, in this world where you are living, and in the Unity world, and that center point is called origin, and that origin is at 0, 0, 0. 0 on X, 0 on Y, and 0 on Z, and that is called the origin point. And that's it. We have finished all the transformation for a game object, and yippee, we made it. It was okay. The video has almost reached 9 minutes and 9 something seconds. And let's just stop this video. Thank you for watching this video, and I hope you like this video, and please do comment on this video. And I just want to check my method of teaching and just to improve it. Okay, so again, thank you for watching this video. Bye bye.